Hello, everybody. It's Dave Neal, stand-up comic, host of Bachelor Nation News. We have breaking news. We just made a video. I literally just made a video and published it less than an hour ago. I'm going to go to that video, but we already have an update from that video. Maria Georgas denying claims. Here it is. I'll show you guys right here. Here's the video that we made. And by the way, congratulations to my YouTube channel. 13 years old. Can you believe that? My YouTube is so old, Matt Gaetz might hit on it. Okay, so anyhow, that's a sad but real joke. Okay, Bachelor star Maria Georgas rumored to have secretly dated Pete Davidson. The question was it true? Now, I claimed all along that it wasn't. Pete Davidson checks into rehab in bad shape after secret romance and breakup with the Bachelor villain Maria Georgas. So that was posted on The Sun, which is smut. The Sun is the only news organization, if you want to call it that posted the Laura Owens, Clayton Echard story when Laura Owens was using, trying to be an anonymous woman. How did that work out for you? They're the company that Johnny Depp sued for defamation. For running with a different, they are really reckless, and I guess they just get away with it. So here it is. And again, no offense to Jessica Finn, but when you get a story wrong, people need to know you don't have credibility. Senior investigations and exclusives reporter. And again, I'm not blaming her. Maybe this is just what she does. She gets a hint, she gets a little story, and she runs with it. But you got to stand by the story. Journalist, and again, I'm not shouting her out. She could have a very good source, but this is why you need multiple sources, because who's the source that said this story was true? Either way, maybe it is. Maybe Jessica Finn is right. Maybe the story's true. Or maybe you're just kind of peddling in that game we all peddle in, which is run with it. Either way, Maria has commented, breaking news, never dated Pete. False rumor. I'm friends with his sister. Case closed. Now, by the way, I do want to use this as an example for conspiracy theorists. In the article, they say that Maria was liking content from Pete's sister. And when you have a little bit of that, when you have a little bit of the connective tissue that might make a story real, you start to think, oh my gosh, it must be real. We see this in politics, and we see this all the time with stories that they'll have a morsel of the truth. And then you go, well, I guess it has to be true, because if this is true, then that must be true. In this case, Maria Georgas is just friends with Pete Davidson's sister. Now, like I said, you could be the author of The Sun here, Jessica Finn, and you could say, you know what? No, there's more information I have that leads me to believe that they were secretly dating. Okay. All right. We'll share it. Share that information. Because in the meantime, it looks like the story's BS. And again, we look at this because we go, what? Do we need to be accountable for stories that are complete BS? I don't know. When you're a public figure, people can write stories about rumors about you. And, this is the type of stuff that Maria, clearly it affects her to the point where she doesn't want to be mischaracterized. We saw her on, was it Joey's season of The Bachelor? Jeez. Was it Joey's or Zach's? Whose was it? Clayton's? Colton's? What season was she on again? Either way, Joey's? Yeah, I think it was Joey's season. Whatever. We saw that she did not want to be misinterpreted or misconstrued, and she really fought hard to the point where people at the Women Tell All were like, why are you getting so much speaking time? And she was like, well, because you keep on having my name in your mouth. Get it out your mouth. Well, apparently her name is not in Pete Davidson's mouth, or vice versa. Nothing is in anybody's mouths, as far as I can tell. But again, if you want to, know more about the inner workings of Maria Georgas, I spoke about her with Greer Blitzer on this week's episode of Driving with Dave, which has become Walking with Dave. If you know anybody who should be on the show, I'd love to have some people here in Nashville, like Ali Fedotowsky, who my next story is about. Ali Fedotowsky, again, now on Special Forces. So if you know anyone, by the way, we were going to have Maria on Driving with Dave, and Bachelor producers ghosted me. When will we get the respect? Maria said, Dave, I want to do your show. And the producer says, no. You guys are too cool. We don't need you together. bug off. I don't know what else to say. Give the people what they want. An interview with Maria, Georgas, and Dave Neal. For gosh darn sake. I might not be Pete Davidson, but I can conduct an interview with the best of them. So there's your update. Am I milking for time? No. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, good for Maria for responding and not letting this get out of hand. But at the same time, you don't need to. You don't have to respond. But she did. And she said, false rumor. Now, does that mean, look, she's friend. We all know how it is. You're friends with someone's sister. And then next thing you know, there's like a family hot tub party. You have a couple Celsius vodkas, and all of a sudden you're getting handsy with each other. We've all had that. Your friend, the big brother of your girlfriend's eyeing you down. I don't know. A boy can dream, but as far as we know right now, the only public person involved, Maria, is denying it. So whatever sources they have at the Sun, check them. Or maybe they're true and double down and write another article. We'll be here to cover it. Let me know what you guys think. More content coming your way right after this. And by the way, don't forget the podcast, The Rush Hour with Dave Neal. You can listen to my interview with Greer and all other pop culture and entertainment news right there. Scan it. It's free twice a day. Bye, everyone.